Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Wednesday. Today in Ochi, we're going to learn about a new pattern. It's called consonant LE. When you see the vowel E at the end of a word, you need to find the pattern. Today, I'm going to teach you how to code and read words with the consonant LE pattern. Step 1. We find the vowel E and count back 3. And we say 1, 2, 3, consonant LE. Just like here. I found my E at the end of a word. When my E is at the end of a word, I have to find my pattern. And I count back 3. I go 1, 2, 3, consonant LE. When I found my pattern, I have to go to step 2 and cut the word, just like I did here. So I did 1, 2, 3, consonant LE, cut it, and now I have two parts of this word. I see my CVC pattern, and the word says can, and then I look here. Boys and girls, I know that the E is always silent at the end of a word. So I know that this says do. And now I put my word together. I read the whole word. I go can, do. I put it together, candle. Now you're going to watch me code and read the rest of these words. Remember, when there's an E at the end of a word, we have to find our pattern. So we count back. We go 1, 2, 3, consonant LE, and then we chop the word, or we cut it. Once we do that, we have two parts of the word. My first part has a CVC pattern, and I know that my G is going to make the J sound because there's an E right next to it. And now I read my word, Jen. My second part, I know that the E is silent, so I read the second part, tul, and I put my word together, gentle, gentle. Let's go down to the second word. I see here my E is at the end. When my E is at the end of a word, I know it's silent, and I know I need to find my pattern. So I have to count back 3. I go 1, 2, 3, consonant LE. I chop my word, and then I go to read it. I see a CVC pattern here, and I read my word mid, do, middle. Let's go to the next word. I see E at the end. When E is at the end of a word, we have to find our pattern, and we count. What do we do, boys and girls? We count back 3. 1, 2, 3, consonant LE, and then we chop the word, and now we read it. I see my CVC pattern here, so I read the word bub. My next part, I know my E is silent, and I go bull, and I put it together, bubble. Excellent. So what did we learn today? We learned today how to code and read words with a consonant LE pattern. When there's a consonant LE pattern, when we see an E at the end of a word, we have to count back 3, and then we split the word. After that, we have to read the word. Now, boys and girls, I want you to write down these 4 words you see in your notebook, code them, read them, and then upload them up onto Class Dojo. Bye!